Today we'll be discussing are helicopters good or not. Now, sure, they do lots of damage to troops and they can land on carriers as well, but just how good are they, and is it worth researching jets or choppers? Today we'll find out, but first make sure to like and subscribe. If you want more of these kinds of videos, leave a comment of your opinion. Now, onto the video. Okay, now let's first weigh out the pros and cons. Biggest advantage is that helicopters can evade anti-air missiles when attacking another country because they fly so low. And because to new players, they would assume choosing a SAM launcher instead of an anti-air tank is better, but they miss that SAM launchers don't do any damage to helicopters and only do damage to jets, and anti-air does damage to both. Because it's a tank with missiles or a tank with guns. What do you think players are going to choose? So already we are seeing that jets are more vulnerable to support vehicles. However, all infantry units do a tiny bit more damage to helicopters than jets. So if you have a lot of infantry, you can damage a bit of health for helicopters, but only a little bit. Now, it's time for the disadvantages of helicopters. And believe it or not, it's got everything to do about flying. First of all, they're slow. Their speed value for the basic helicopter gunship is 5 points less than the speed of your jet that your country starts with. They also have awful range, so they're only good for small countries like islands and other countries that are easy to maneuver around, and are generally not good for great big countries with long distances to fly over. Also, they don't have good health points. So you'll need to play smart with them and don't risk going against anything other than troops. Helicopters are just too vulnerable against jets. So make sure there are none in the area that you're attacking. It's as simple as that. And the final disadvantage, well, it's more of a tip than disadvantage, but that is never to let helicopters go in alone. Yeah, unlike jets, which are used for attacking, helicopters are not going to be your main force of attack for pushing a country's border. They are your support attack. They're meant to clear a path, not to take on a whole country's army. The best stack to use is 1 attack helicopter and 4 gunships. But on your ground forces, use 1 mobile radar car, 1 SAM launcher, 1 anti-air, and few troops with armored support. The radar vehicle will show if there's any jets or troops in the area, and then you can see what you're putting your helicopters into, instead of going in blindly, because, that's stupid. Although a lot of people do it, so just big brains. And if a jet comes, the SAM launchers will take care of it, so you don't really have to worry at all. So, in the end, are helicopters or jets better? From my opinion, jets are better, but that doesn't mean I don't use helicopters. I mean, I have more helicopters than jets, but that's just because I use them for rogue states instead of bombing the cities with strike fighters and making the morale worse. This has been a long video and has taken a long time to get all these clips for the script. So I hope you guys like this video and subscribe to show your support. And that would be appreciated very much. So please do it. The gameplay in the background is the final battle between the last coalition and us. Hashtag Germany, best country. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day and peace.